Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is the first day of July, Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's poem. So I think my face is blocking this here-ish. But I have an 821-day streak. So if you're joining us for the first time, starting the July attempt, we'll be doing this all month and probably as long as we can, as long as I can anyway. 821-day streak is pretty long. So anyway, today's problem is maximum units on a truck. Oh yeah, one more thing I would say is that join the Discord if you can. It's free. I don't know if this is obvious. Sometimes people think just paid membership or something. If you really want to pay for something, donate your money to a good charity. I have a list if you like. But yeah, and I think a lot of people do get more from sharing their code and discussing, maybe they did their code in a different way or something like this. So I think there's a lot of value in that, and also just everyone doing it together. So check that out. Yeah. Anyway, today's poem is going to be a Yeezy, not my interpretation. It's just for the staple. 1710 maximum units on a truck. You're assigned to put some amount of boxes on a truck. You're given a 2D box type, number of boxes, number of, okay, number of boxes of type I, and I mean these variable names are actually kind of self-explanatory, though I appreciate them being very explicit. Anyway, so you're given a truck size, which is the maximum number of boxes. You choose any number of boxes as long as the number of boxes. Okay. I mean, okay, this is literally greedy to the max. I mean, I think this is a very silly problem, but there are components here that, I think one thing that I would maybe try to do for a problem like this is that one, well, it's greedy, you recognize it's greedy, right? And then two is see if you can understand the problem enough to explain to a friend of yours or a colleague of yours why greedy works. Not gonna lie, even for me, it's a little bit tricky because greedy problems are kind of the hardest thing for me. And if you've seen my videos, which I am doing live, so it's not just explanation, it's about my thought process as you see it and as I think about it. The explanation and the problem solving, everything is live. There's no editing, no cutting. And fortunately, I think for the most part, I don't need to use the bathroom in doing it. So, but in either case, so yeah, so I think that would be the most important part. But otherwise, otherwise this is pretty straightforward. I think the idea is that, okay, let's say, you can maybe do induction or something like that, right? Where, okay, let's say we have one, our max box is one box, right? Then what will you choose? Well, it'll just by, maybe there's an actual form, mathematical name for this, because I feel like, there's always a mathematical name for everything. But, just a bigger number gives you the max number of units, right? So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And then you could build induction on that, right? So, because now you have one box, almost like a recursion type thing where you take one box, you took the greedy, and there is this like this structure of optimality, right? And that's basically what a lot of greedy problems build on. So yeah, okay. So that said, let's get started. What does that mean, right? So now we know what we want to do. We want to get the max units per box. So then why not just sort them, right? And sorting is a technique. It's not, it's a technique, it's an algorithm, it's a thing that you do to process the data. But of course, the greedy is the big part of this problem, even though there's sorting. And sorting is just a tool to get to allow you to greedy by imposing a structure on the problem. Okay, so first let's sort. Let's sort by, what are we sorting by? Let's see, number of boxes. Number of units per box is what we want to sort by. So that's B sub 1, and we want to get the maximum, right? And here I'm going to do a shorthand. And the second one actually doesn't even matter, so we could even eliminate it, but I kind of put it here for emphasis. But the idea here is that, and I say this every time, so if you already heard it, but you're sorting by min, or like sorting by default is min. So here we reverse it so that we sort it by the max unit per box in the beginning. And I do that by negative. Of course, you can also do like a dot reverse or something like that afterwards, but doing it the other way. But you know, there are many ways to solve it. It's okay as long as the complexity is good. Complexity is Gucci. Cool. Okay. So then now we go for, what is it, number? So let's just say num maybe, and then unit in box types. And then what do we do? Maximum. So total is equal to 0. Let's just say, yeah, let's just say left is equal to truck size. And then now we could go, okay. So yeah, let's just say using is a keyword probably, right? So used is equal to min of left or unit. And then total we increment by the number we used plus, oh wait, no, unit is not right, whoops. I meant number of them. Yeah, and then this is times unit, and then left we subtracted by used. And that's pretty much it, really. I mean, you could also terminate a little bit early if you already get 0, but I think that should be Gucci. Thankfully, I didn't embarrass myself. Let's check. I'm just checking about the edge cases. So this is n log n. That's why I didn't really look at the constraints, because when you have an n log n, it's going to be fast enough for almost any reasonable n's. And O of n space, because we use the space, I suppose, but it's not extra. I don't want to say it. But yeah, I mean, so we don't care about this, and we don't care about this, except for maybe to see if it overflows. So the number of boxes, so we have 1,000 boxes each with 1,000 units, and then we have 1,000 box length. That's going to be 1,000 cube, which is 1 billion, or 10 to the 9, which is going to fit in int. I know that I'm in Python, so that's not technically necessary, but it's just something that I want to make sure, right? But that said, yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it, right? So let's give it a quick submit, because I've been kind of sloppy lately, so I just want to make sure. Watch, I still kind of mixed it. How did I make a mistake last time? I hope okay, good. You never know sometimes, even when, yeah, so 822 days of streak. What is, I think I kind of alluded to complexity, but this is n log n, just the sorting. And then here is obviously linear time, just going up one at a time. Okay, I'm just curious what the past Larry did to deserve that one-time error. Did I just, oh. How did I, that's just sloppy, Larry. How do you not check that box type is greater than 0? Okay, but in any case, yeah, that's all I have. I hope y'all join me for the rest of the month, either on YouTube or on Discord or however you like, or just at home and you know, just follow along. Cool. That's all I have. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see you later and take care. Bye-bye.